There was a time when the world belonged to forests, endless, towering, ancient. In those days lived a woodsman named Elias. He was known across the valley not for his strength nor his wealth, but for one simple truth. Elias worked alone. He lived in a small wooden cabin at the foot of the evergreen mountains. Every morning, long before the sun woke the earth, Elias would step outside with his axe, breathe the cold air, and begin his day. He preferred it this way. One frost-bitten morning, as Elias was gathering firewood, he heard a low, desperate whine echo through the trees. There, half buried in snow, was a young gray wolf, its paw caught in an old iron trap. Elias froze. Wolves were feared, wild, dangerous, unpredictable. Everyone in the valley said the same thing. If you see a wolf, keep your distance. Elias knelt down carefully. Easy now, he whispered, though he didn't know why he was talking to a wolf. The trap was old and rusted, but with enough strength, he pried it open. The wolf yelped as its paw slid free, then limped away, disappearing into the forest. Elias thought that was the end of it. He was wrong. The next morning, as he stepped outside, the same gray wolf watching him from a distance, not close enough to threaten, but not far enough to forget. Go on, Elias muttered. You're free. But the wolf didn't leave. Days passed. By morning, bit by bit, the fear between them thinned, replaced by something that neither man nor beast expected: trust. One night, a violent snowstorm hit the valley, but the storm raged harder with every passing hour. Then, a crash. The roof groaned. A massive pine had fallen onto the cabin. Then, through the blizzard's roar, came a familiar sound. A howl. The wolf. Moments later, the wolf burst through the gap in the broken wall. Elias stared in disbelief as it padded toward him, nudging his arm, urging him to stand. When he hesitated, the wolf tugged at his coat, pulling him toward the opening it had forced. Together, man leaning on wolf, wolf guiding man, they made their way out of the collapsing cabin and into a sheltered cave nearby, where they waited out the storm side by side. By sunrise, the world was white and silent. Elias looked at the wolf. The wolf looked back. In that moment, both understood something simple and eternal. Kindness given is kindness returned.